Martin McMulkin is marching because he's worried about his job. His factory makes car parts for a British company. That company is now laying off workers.
It's worries. You take those worries home. You know, your partner notices that you're feeling under stress and pressure, and as a shop steward in a company, you sometimes take on the burden of other people who are feeling that stress and having to sit down with those as well. It causes real problems. And I can sympathise with people who have got large mortgages, because what they must be going through must be terrible.
Marshall's one of tens of thousands of people protesting about the global economic crisis. Much of their anger is directed at bankers and their role in events. With the G20 just days away, the message to leaders is something has to be done.
People realise with the credit crunch and the collapse of capital around the world, people want a different sort of world. They don't want free markets to rule. They don't want to turn around and see the world's richest getting richer at our expense. And they want a different society, and it's long overdue.
There's a real fear here about the deepening global recession and the impact that's having on people's lives. The G20 seems to have galvanised protesters. There's a whole range of people here, from environmentalists to radical socialists. There were also anarchists, some of them masked in the crowds. But the protests remained peaceful. It was a different story in Berlin. Demonstrators clashed with police in front of the capital city hall. In Rome, thousands of students and workers demonstrated against an upcoming G8 Labour ministers meeting. In London, the government's not taking any chances. All police leave has been cancelled. In the run-up to the summit, millions of dollars are being spent on security. The majority of Saturday's protesters in London had a clear and peaceful message. But there were no decision-makers amongst the crowds. There's a realisation that G20 leaders will probably take little notice of their demands.